Hi there, I'm Dr. Chung, and welcome to your friendly proctologist. Wherever you are in the world, I hope and I'm wishing you a really good recovery with whatever you're dealing with. And I appreciate you being here today. I want to give you helpful, useful, and real information so that you can be stronger mentally and also know what's happening so you can also improve your recovery. So the topic for today is a great question because this is asked very frequently, and it's about why do my fissures seem to come back so easily? I feel like I heal it and then it just decides to come back for no reason, even though I'm doing everything right. Like, this is the most frustrating thing ever. And I understand you, and I feel you. I empathize completely. But let me tell you, you're not the only one. This is extremely, extremely common, and I'm going to explain to you why. Before we get to the answer, please like and subscribe. It greatly helps the channel grow. Thank you so much. So, there are two reasons, okay? And these are not theories. These are two real reasons why your fissures seem to keep coming back, and they don't just seem to stay healed. They seem to, have these ups and downs and don't really seem to go away. All right, reason number one is because the fissure never healed in the first place. Okay, I probably just like blew your mind up, okay? Let me explain what I mean. When an anal fissure is healing, the first thing to get better actually is the pain, okay? The pain actually improves. So let's say you're battling an anal fissure and for the first time you're saying, oh my God, I just pooped and there's no pain. Hooray, what a great day. And so you might even have a second day in a row where you had a great day and you're just like, gosh, I must really be doing great because this fissure has got to be gone. I mean, if there's a cut there, for sure I'm gonna feel something wrong and I'm gonna know that, yeah, there's still more healing to be done. But what I'll tell you is I'll see patients in this same situation. I'll see them in the office. The patient will tell me how great they're doing. I'll say, let's take a look on the table. I just want to see and, update you as to what things look like. And I'll examine this person and I will see a fissure still there, okay? And I'll have to tell the patient the bad news that, hey, I know you're doing great. I'm not saying you're lying. You're completely doing fine. Everything you're feeling is normal, but the fissure is not completely healed. And the person will say, what? That can't be true. Dr. Chung, you don't know what you're talking about. Did you just cut me just now? Like, because I'm telling you, I didn't feel anything, okay? And I'll say, please don't let this be a disappointment. Don't spoil your improvements that you've made so far in your recovery, okay? And I'll explain to them, again, the pain is the first thing to get better, but the cut will still be there. You'll still see that wound open. But I'll tell you that with the pain going away, it means your recovery is in progress and things are happening. Your journey is still going, okay? So if you were to keep that fissure unharmed and not get pain, I'll tell you that the fissure will eventually close, usually, okay? Vast majority of times. What is the other situation? Situation number two is that the fissure actually has healed, okay? The patient will come in for a visit. I'll examine them. I'll say, your fissure's healed. And they'll tell me, yeah, I expected that because, hello, I feel awesome. For a straight week, I've felt no pain whatsoever. My poop is soft. Everything is just perfect. 10 out of 10, A plus. And I'll say, congratulations, you did a great job, great, job for being patient and sticking with the program. And they'll go home with a big smile on their face, okay? But what often will happen is 1 week later, I'll get a phone call from the patient. And the patient will say on the phone, it's like, Dr. Chung. I say, yeah, what's going on? How can I help you? And they'll say, I went number 2 this morning, and it's not good news. I had the fissure come back. And I'll say, I'm so sorry to hear that. What happened? And they'll tell me, that's the strangest thing. I had a soft bowel movement. I didn't push. I did all the right things you told me, using the creams and stuff like that, but it happened again. I think the fissure's back. And I'll say, you know what? You're absolutely right. It is back. Let me explain what happened. And so this is what I'll go over with you on the phone as my patient. I'll say, when a wound heals for the first time, no matter where it is on your body, the material laid down is collagen, lots of fibers to develop the immature scar tissue, right? It's immature because it's the first stage. And it's designed, in my opinion, evolutionary thinking is to quickly lay something down, quickly cover a wound so that you can get some relief fast, okay? And this stuff would it's not like second-rate material. I mean, it's good stuff, but the scar actually matures in stages till it becomes something a lot more durable. So, like, number one, because it's not that, because the immature scar is there, the quality of it is not very strong. It's not durable as in a mature scar, okay? The other thing that's going on is that this scar tissue is rigid, it's hard, it's not stretchy. And what does your anus need to do every time you poop? It needs to open up, which means all that normal skin is soft and able to stretch out, but that area where the fissure is not geared up to do something like that. Not quite yet. It's still immature. So it becomes the weak link in this chain. And when the anus stretches out, the skin is stretching out, and when it comes to that more stiff section, it just pops open, breaks open at the seams because it's the weakest link. And that's where you will feel that fissure sensation and the pain again. Now, why is it happening with a soft stool, Dr. Chung? This is maddening. We're doing everything right. This is insane. This is against the rules of nature. Understood. And I'll tell you the same thing I tell my patients. I counsel them, is that I want to reassure you that this is normal, okay? The immature scar tissue can't help but break in those kind of situations when it's being stressed, okay? And it can be with a soft poop, because even with soft poop, your anus needs to open up again. But thank goodness it's soft. If it was hard or diarrhea, it might be even worse, okay? And so there is ups and downs. You'll reopen, you'll reheal. You'll reopen, you'll reheal. And the hope is that if you're doing things to your anus's liking, that these openings and rehealings will happen less often as time goes on. When does the first stage of maturation of the scar happen? At 6 weeks. So you can see it really is a long-term game that you're trying to play here. And it's very tough rules, very strict rules in this game. It's very tough to win. But I'll tell you that even with these so-called failures, they're really not failures. It really is a part of the healing process, and it's just not well adept to it. I mean, think about it. If a cut was on your hand, okay, you could put a bandage on it. You don't stretch that skin. You don't move that hand. You don't do anything. And yeah, the scar does fine. It heals completely fine. But now if you get a wound, try stretching out and opening it a million times, okay? Opening it like every 2 days. Yeah, it's gonna hurt, it's gonna reopen things, and it's gonna take longer to heal because there's so much stress there. And so you can see how much more challenging the bottom end is, and because of the sensitivity issue, the nerves, how more distressing it is to have a fissure happen there, and how long the healing process can take. And so I urge all of us fissure sufferers, myself included. That was a Freudian slip, but it came out, so what the hell? I mean, I had my hemorrhoids banded. I suffer from fissures too. What the hell? We're all the same. We're humans. We're all humans. Okay. All of us suffers from these same conditions. Okay. We need to treasure our progress, no matter how small. If you had a great day, then you've won. Okay, you are taking steps to that golden sun, you know, that whatever that prize is for you, and keep marching on, and try not to get you down. Understand that this is normal and that your fissure can heal. Well, I wish you the best week, and I hope that this video finds you well and changes your perspective. And again, thank you so much for being here. I can't believe that Freudian slip just came up. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye-bye.